How to place absentee bids. In this video, we will cover these topics in detail. First, ensure you're signed in and you're approved to bid for the auction. This is a timed auction and this is a live auction. Timed auctions are automated. When the clock hits 0, the lot will sell to the highest bidder automatically. There are usually intervals between lots and extensions added to the clock if somebody bids just before it closes. A live auction will allow you to place absentee bids, but instead have a live bidding window where you can bid in real time against other bidders online or on the auction floor if it's happening in person. When you are in the auction, you can navigate between sessions in the catalog here. You can also choose a grid layout or a list layout. Make sure when you're looking at the auction, you note the currency, the bidding increments that the auctioneer has chosen ahead of time, the buyer's premium, and the lot closing details. The lot closing details will give you information on the intervals and the extensions, which we'll cover more later. Now, I'll show you how to place a bid. We can place the current bid, which is $100 on this item, or we can place a maximum bid on the item. Placing a maximum bid will give you a better chance of winning. Your bid will sit at the current amount and only increase if somebody bids against you. Make sure you double check your bid as it is a legal and binding contract. If you see this message, your bid was placed successfully. Now I'll show you how to outbid others. As you can see, there's already a bid in the system for $100 by another bidder. Let's try and outbid them. Confirm your bid. Your bid was placed, but you've already been outbid. That means that bidder has a max bid in the system. So what you can do is increase your max and try and bid again. Let's try and bid 200 this time. Confirm. You can see that your bid was placed successfully. The item's currently sitting at $150 and will outbid anyone else up to $200. Now I'll show you how to track your bids. Go to your account and your items. This is where you can track all of your bids in one place. If you get outbid, your items will show up under items you're losing. Next, I'll show you how to subscribe to outbid notifications. Click on Settings and Subscriptions, and make sure these two options are checked off. That way, our system will send you an email or a text message once you've been outbid. Make sure your cell phone number is verified in order to receive SMS notifications. Next, I'll show you how to bid on a grouping. Lot 5, 5A, and 5B are grouped. Grouped bidding is also called choice bidding. Click here to view the lots in the grouping and select which ones you'd like to place your bids on. Notice each time you select a lot, it'll times your bid amount by however many lots you've chosen. Click Place Max Bid. Confirm the total amount that you're committing to in orange, and confirm the bid. Notice if you are the high bidder on a grouping, your bid will appear on all lots even if you only selected a couple that you'd like to bid on. If you want to double check which lots you've bid on, click on Your Account and Items like we looked at earlier. Keep in mind, if somebody bids higher than you, they will have first choice out of the grouping. You may still win remaining lots in that grouping if you have the next highest bid. Next, I'll show you how to bid on a quantity. We can tell that Lot 6 has a quantity because it says times 10 units here. When you go to place the max bid, notice it will show you your bid times the amount of units in the lot equals the total amount that you're committing to here in orange. Your bid was placed successfully. Now I'll show you how to watch a timed auction as it closes. You'll notice that there is 1 minute in between each lot closing. We call this the interval. If you want to watch to see if you get outbid, you can do so directly on the items page. If you watch closely, you'll see that the bid increases and that time gets added to the clock. See here, the bid increased and 5 minutes got added to the clock. That is what we call the extension. You can review the intervals and the extensions by clicking on the lot closing details here. You can also watch all of your bids in the Your Account tab and My Items like we saw earlier. Next, I'll give you a visual as to what it looks like as an auction counts down. Items that are ending soonest are at the top. Items that you're losing are highlighted in red. Bidding extensions are highlighted in green. Last call is highlighted in yellow. Going in red means the item is about to sell. And the item sells to us. What we'll take a look at next is how to bid in a live and absentee auction. It's very similar to placing a bid in a timed auction. You'll go to the item, place a max bid and confirm it the way you normally would in a timed auction. You'll notice on the bid confirmation page there's a new option we didn't see in timed bidding called Enable Preemptive Bidding. I highly recommend you have this checked off in order to protect your max bid. It will increase your bid to the max if somebody attempts to bid the same amount as your max when the bids are off increment. You can view a more detailed explanation by hovering over the question mark. Sometime 1 hour before the auction opens, you will notice that a red Live Now button will appear on the auction. See our video, How to Bid in a Live Auction, for what to do next. Thanks for watching.